In Coimbatore on campaign trail with Tamil Nadu Minister for Industries and Investment TRB Rajaa, thank you so much for speaking to us. I noticed that in your speech you were talking about how Tamil Nadu gets back 29 paisa for every rupee sent in tax. How are you communicating this fiscal federalism issue to the voters?
Well, the lucky part is the people of Tamil Nadu are quite wise and educated also. So most of them already know, because we've been saying this for over 2 years now at least, longer than that actually. But over the past few years, we've been, once the DMK regime came to power, and once we got to see what really is happening in the coffers, we saw very clearly that the union has not been very fair to the state. So we've been talking about this for quite some time. So the people have regularly heard about, and they've heard our case strongly, right? So, and people of Tamil Nadu are extremely aware, politically aware, and they're also pretty savvy with economics of the state. So when we say that, when we explain things in the right way, they do understand, and that's why you see people of Tamil Nadu questioning. In fact, last night, also I think there's one young lady who questioned the BJP's fellas. She got assaulted. That's the state of the BJP, the mindset of the BJP everywhere in the country. Sadly, that's coming to be true here also in Tamil Nadu. And that's exactly why the BJP needs to be shunted out of Tamil Nadu and India.
The candidate here in Coimbatore and the state president Annamalai keeps talking about how if BJP is voted to power in large numbers, they can bring in investment to Tamil Nadu. What's your response to that?
We've already gotten the best investments in India. Tamil Nadu is the number one state. What he has very conveniently forgotten to say is the investment that they've taken away from states like Tamil Nadu. Not just Tamil Nadu, other states also. They've taken away states to where the investments from loads of other, all those genuinely deserving states have been denied their due share of investments because of the certain high-handed approaches of the certain biased approaches of the union government under the BJP. So let them explain that first. And
I want to actually press on that a bit.
We're doing fantastically well as far as investments are concerned, even though the union is not that interested in to give investments to bring investments to Tamil Nadu. So don't worry, we've got our case covered. Let them try to first bring in good investments into India and try to grow the rest of India also.
It's very relevant that we're having this conversation in Coimbatore because, you're the investment minister as well. And I think yesterday, finally, the chief minister spoke about how investment is being driven to Gujarat. So what
Not driven to Gujarat. Some of it is being diverted to Gujarat in a very, very unfair way. We never spoke about that because the investments, you do know that we don't want to upset the business community also, because I don't want to put them in a spot. They've been arm twisted into BJP led states. But the sad part is, when they take them to such states, when the investments go to such states, it doesn't thrive there.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's basic problem with the BJP is that they don't understand states, they don't understand India. They don't understand plurality, they don't understand talent, they don't understand diversity. Right? And they don't understand the talent that each state has. See, Tamil Nadu is the talent capital of India. Right? We have the best talents in the world because of the best education system, because we built it over 100 years. It didn't happen overnight. It happened over several regimes, right? This is the Dravidian model of governance. So we started way back in the 1920s with a midday meal scheme, right, from the Justice Party. So when we've done this over 100 years, something which takes that long and is built upon such a strong foundation should not be played around with, right? And we've done this for India. We're not doing it for Tamil Nadu alone. We're doing this for India, right? The people who have studied, who've come out of the institutions from Tamil Nadu, are placed worldwide in all those institutions, and you call them Indians, right? You don't call them just Tamilians, right? So we've done this for India, and we're extremely proud of it. Now, when you take investments which let's say, especially high-end investments, which need high-tech jobs, right? Which need high-end jobs, technically skilled jobs, skilled labor. That kind of job, you won't get anywhere else in India. That's the strength of Tamil Nadu, right? Certain states have certain talents, certain strengths, right? So Tamil Nadu, for instance, we cannot get bring loads of red category industry, right?
Yeah.
Take that to desert states, right? Take that to, let's say, your Gujarat or anywhere else where you have loads of land, just plain vast arid land, right? But when you need technical skills, you need talent. You don't have that there, right? You don't have the kind of talent that you have in Tamil Nadu. You don't have that kind of brains in Gujarat, right? Then why would you want to do this? Take loads of solar, wind. You have loads of land, lakhs and lakhs of acres of land, arid land. Put that to good use, right? Why would you want to take these jobs there? And you've taken something which you can't do. And now you look at the state of that company, those investors. I don't want to name them because many of them have called us back. They've apologized first, and then they've also said that, "Hum kya kar rahe hain yaar?" Right?
So they are under pressure.
Of
From whom? The union government is nudging them to go to Gujarat?
Of course, that's exactly what I'm thinking. They're all thinking, "What are we doing here?" Right?
Semiconductor industry has been also hit because there is a hub coming in Gujarat. And one last question, I'll persist. I know you want to protect the business, but Gift City is one place where the union government seems very invested. They have been giving a lot of rebates to industries that go to Gift City. Will Coimbatore, will Tamil Nadu face some sort of a disadvantage because of that?
See, we're very clear about what we want, and we're clear about what our strengths are, right? We need what kind of chip manufacturing at which level of the fab, or what do you need, design, or that is something which we are very clear about. And we also know that you can't get this kind of infrastructure, social infrastructure, and talent, right? So our game is clear. We're pitching to the industry. End of the day, it's the industry's call how long they sustain. But luckily for us, the regime is going to change now, and the new India regime is going to be pro all states and not just for one state. So what I'm saying is, India is more than just one Gujarat, right? This is about all the other states. Don't do this. This is what they've done all these years. It's just plain wrong, right? And I'm not talking just for Tamil Nadu. My leader, through M.K. Stalin, is not talking about just Tamil Nadu. When we say Urimaigalukana Poratam, when we say this is for the rights of the state, we mean rights of all states, not just Tamil Nadu.
So this is Modi versus states? Not one state, but...
I know, I still don't want to make this about just one person. This is about the BJP versus the states.
Okay. Who's your main opponent here in Coimbatore? Is it AIADMK or is it...
Of course, it's the AIADMK. I mean, if you look at social media, what's Twitter's engagement with what? 1% of the population. And you can be big in social media, you're nothing on the ground. Our main competition is, we're taking them very seriously. The AIADMK has its own strength. They've had this, they held this for a long time. We want to, so we have our task cut. We're fighting them. All this is just background noise which we don't want to engage. It's unfortunately, more than the voter, the media is more interested in such people. That's the only problem. That's the problem. That's exactly what it is.
Because if you watch English channels, you think that, Annamalai is the only person who's campaigning in Tamil Nadu.
That's why I say the media is so detached from reality. That's because Delhi is so detached from all the states and reality. So Delhi doesn't know what Tamil Nadu is. And that's exactly why the viewers of Delhi media don't seem to know what's happening anywhere else in India. So, so it's high time they wake up and see what Tamil Nadu is all about and wake up and smell reality.
Right. I'm going to let you go. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you.
Yes.
We're covering elections from the ground, not just as talking heads from the studios, so we need your support. Make sure you check out the joint election front of News Minute and News Laundry and contribute to make sure that you keep independent journalism alive.
This election season, your right to choose puts you at the heart of it again.
We'd like to be your eyes and ears. Choose the journalism and media that serves democracy and you.
Simply log on to newslaundry.com/2024 election fund and choose an amount of your choice for the reports of your choice.